If you're a Met fan here in New York, you finally thought that you found your closer, right, in Edwin Diaz. Edwin Diaz had a great year last year in his contract year. Year before that and the year before that, not the greatest after, coming over here from Seattle with high praise. Great guy, good closer. And then it took him a while to get used to New York. And last year with Timmy Trumpets and he was dominating all of, one of the, if not the best closer in all of baseball. And now, and I know the bullpen and, all that type of stuff and relievers are year to year. But this year there will be no year for Edwin Diaz, who got injured, not even pitching, celebrating a Team Puerto Rico win in the World Baseball Classic. So there are a couple of things here to just know right off the bat. Listen, can't blame the Baseball Classic. That had nothing to do with it. His injury was a freak injury. It was celebrating an injury. It's the equivalent of walking down the street, and just pulling something. He wasn't even pitching, right? So that type of injury could have even happened, in spring training. That has nothing to do with World Baseball Classic injury. Now I could see even, you're saying, if he's if he was overused and it was that type of an injury, it was not even the case. It was, again, a freak of fluke injury. And, the team, a lot of these team players are very prideful of the country, as you should be. And if they were not permitted to play for their national team, a lot of them would probably, all right, comply, but a lot of them would make a big stink because they're prideful. It's a big thing to represent your country. So I don't think that would really ever work unless it's written into contracts. So let's get that out of the way, okay? And Met fans, let's not, be in a you should be, your expectations of winning a World Series without a closer took a little hit, right? That's true. But in the same regards, you look at, tell me who is the dominant closers right now in baseball. Do the Dodgers have a dominant closer? Do the Braves have a dominant closer, someone that scares you, right? Do the Red Sox have a dominant closer? Do even the Yankees have a dominant closer? It seems, and especially in the NL East, that, one slight advantage that you had, it was kind of knocked down a little peg or two to kind of bring things a little bit more closer and even to each other as far as the NL East. There are really no dominant closers, and it's really pieced together, as the season goes along, game by game, and, inning by inning, pitch by pitch, so to speak. But you should revel in the fact that you do have, the player on that team that was a closer in high leverage situations, and David Robinson. He's older now, but he knows what it takes to be a closer. And listen, still plenty of time to make some type of a trade or, some type of a deal. I hope all is well.